What's going on, everybody? Long time no see. Welcome back to some more videos, and today I want to talk about EVO. EVO's just around the corner, and I'm counting the hours where I get to leave this chair to go hang out with some cool people that love fighting games, just like me. I've been going to EVO for the past 3 years, on going to my 4th one, and there is something truly special about this event. Leaving the fact that it might not be the best tournaments aside, it truly is a one-of-a-kind event. Players from all over the world come together in one building to celebrate and compete in the wonderful world of fighting games. It has become a pinnacle moment during the year where we get to determine who's the best in their respective game. For the last couple of years, EVO has been able to bring about not only amazing competition, but announcements and future plans for fighting games. There are a couple of moments in my life where I actually felt extreme joy, hype, and some excitement, and most of those moments were experienced during EVO. The announcement for Geese and Tekken 7 was an unforgettable one. The announcement for BB Tag was one that almost made me pop a vein. And the announcement for Negan was an announcement that was so unexpected that people still talk about it to this day. Needless to say that EVO is the place to expect announcements. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my personal predictions of what is to come during EVO, as well as give you guys my wish list for fighting games and fighting game news. I'll be talking about every game in the EVO lineup, and I'll go into detail on the games that I actually have big wishes for. So without further ado, let's get into the predictions for EVO 2019. The first one I want to talk about is Smash Bros. Ultimate. I 100% guarantee that we will be getting an announcement for either one or the remaining 2 characters in the Season 1 character pack. However, with the announcement of Banjo and the hero from Dragon Quest, it's tough to say as to when these characters will release. The hero, of course, was recently released, but that leaves Banjo to release near around the fall time. And with that being said, we can definitely expect at least one other character to be announced during the final game at EVO on Sunday. My predictions for what the characters could be is definitely varied. They could definitely bring in an Undertale character like Sans, that would be kind of crazy. Or maybe even Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day, that's a personal favorite of mine. Although it would be rare to see 2 rare characters in Smash. But my wish and my pick for the character that I want to be in Smash Brothers is Shantae. Shantae is such a fun and cute little series that would be a perfect fit for Smash Brothers. Having a whole bunch of animal transformations and a cool fighting style that can be fused with her dancing moves. And let's be honest, I would lose my cool if I were to see Shantae in Smash with her banging OSTs. Oh my gosh, the music in Shantae is ridiculous. Next up is Dragon Ball FighterZ. Dragon Ball FighterZ has always been a game that I wanted to get back into. I love playing with Videl and Vegito, and there are some things that are super satisfying to hit in that game. To get me back into playing this game, and I think a lot of people would agree, is there has to be some changes to the mechanics. One big one is, of course, the super dashes. The super dashes are a core mechanic in the game that are so good and so random that sometimes it just breaks the enjoyment out of the game. Snapback loops have always been something that always bugged me, even though I am guilty of doing some of them myself with Videl and Vegito and Bardock. But I do think that the game would overall improve and just become way better if the snapback loops were all of a sudden just either changed or nerfed or something like that. And this is one of my most hated gripes of the game is Bardock and the fuzzies. The fuzzies in the game are absolutely ridiculous, especially when it comes to a character like Bardock. My goodness, they cannot seem to get this character to be at least normal. This character will always be ridiculous no matter what they do to the mechanics or to what they do to the character. I think fuzzies in the game are ridiculous, and I really hope that they tone them down just a smidge, because pure 50-50s can be, yes, it can be exciting to watch and it can be exciting to do, but over time it just doesn't seem like a very fun way to be able to play the game. However, I love Dragon Ball and its characters, so I'll definitely be coming back to the game when they announce my boy Janempa at EVO, because I definitely think that they're going to be revealing Super Janempa as the 4th character in the character pass. Not sure what will become of Broly and Gogeta. Maybe we'll see a trailer, or maybe we'll see a tease as to how the characters are looking right now, but I highly doubt it. I think it's going to be Janempa, and that's it, similar to how they did last year with Cooler. Next up is Samsho. Now, if you guys know me, you guys already know that me and Samsho definitely don't get along very well. However, I still love to watch Samsho, and I respect the hell out of the players and the game itself. It's turned out to be one of the most playable games at EVO. It's doing very well right now, and I have a feeling it will do very well in the long run. All I know is that we do have a character coming soon, Rimuru? I think Rimuru, something like that. And that character will be coming out sometime this summer or later in August, I'm guessing. But I can definitely see them revealing another character at EVO. maybe even something else. But I don't expect too much to come from Samsho just because the game just recently came out. As to which character that could be, I have no clue. Mortal Kombat 11. MK11 has definitely turned out to be one of my favorite Mortal Kombat games out there. It's been doing such a fantastic job with not only the cleanup work and the support that they have been giving since the beginning of the game's launch, but with keeping in touch with the community and releasing a whole bunch of iconic characters alongside some of the guest ones. When it comes to my prediction as to what will happen at EVO, they'll definitely be showing the full Nightwolf trailer and a release date for Nightwolf. Alongside that, they'll probably either tease the other characters or they'll show off another character as well. And if they do show off another character, I think that character should definitely be Spawn. If they were smart, they would use Spawn at least, considering how big the audience will be whenever MK11 is on. So to be able to see Spawn, a guest character in his full glory at the biggest stage in the world for fighting games, that would be beneficial to the game for everybody to see the character that is going to be a guest. But they could also do Sindel as well, and I'm actually pretty excited to see Sindel, to see how they have reworked her and to see how she looks now. Street Fighter V, my goodness, Street Fighter V. So I do not know if they're going to be doing anything else other than a character trailer, even if that. This year was the release of Season 4. So I highly doubt that will do anything drastic to the game mid-season, considering that the only way for me to get back into Street Fighter V would be to rework Jiraiya to a very fun character. But I don't think that's going to happen. However, I will be surprised if they do anything more than that. And that's pretty much all the predictions. Well, I'll definitely say that they will do something, a character. Who knows if it'll be a guest character, because that seems to be the trend these days, or if it's going to be another legacy character or another brand new character. Who knows? Tekken 7. Now, if there's something Tekken 7 will always do, is impress the fans, whether with the game itself or characters that they reveal. They're always thinking way ahead of the curve. So I'm excited to see what Tekken 7 has to bring this year, whether it be a new update or it will be a new character. As to what characters they can announce during EVO, I definitely don't know who else they could do other than maybe some more legacy characters or another guest character. However, with the release of Geese, Noctis, and then Negan, 3 of the biggest character reveals and announcements in a fighting game to date, is there a character that can one-up these ones? There has been talk and rumors of Kiryu from Yakuza coming in, maybe another possible SNK character, maybe a Dead or Alive character, some other fisticuff character from another respective series. Or like I said before, it could be a legacy character. However, there is one character that will rock everybody's socks off in that arena. A character that is not only prominent to the gaming world today, but a character that has been known and loved for years. There's been a lot of hoopla and hype surrounding the possibility of Tifa making it into Tekken 7. My god, how that arena will blow up at the fact of another Final Fantasy character possibly being in Tekken 7. However, unlike Noctis, this is a character that's been around for ages, and with the remake coming out soon, this is a perfect game and a perfect opportunity to put Tifa in Tekken 7. It just makes sense with her archetype that she would be in the game and a character that's very, very popular right now. And to be honest, I would probably fall and die of a heart attack if that were to happen. I freaked out during Geese, but I don't think I don't even know what my body will do if Tifa gets announced. Is that likely to happen though? No, not really. Just like I said, there's already a Final Fantasy character, and they'll probably put her in Dead or Alive or something. Uni ST. Now, this is one of the most exciting games to be at EVO. I am super psyched to watch the top 8 this year, just because this is Uni's first year on the EVO's main stage. And it would be an amazing thing and an amazing opportunity to reveal the new project in the Universe. Get it? Universe. Recently, there was another version of Under Night that was leaked not too long ago, called Uniclear, or at least that's what we're calling it from now. When the leaks happened for Uniclear, the word spread fast, and now everyone is stoked to see the new iteration of Uni. We're all excited to see French Bread take the main stage and announce something new, to show new characters and new gameplay mechanics. For characters, I really want to see characters like Ogre, Sylvaria, and a personal favorite of mine, Kaguya, the mystery teammate of Orie that we hardly know about. Soul Calibur 6. Now, Soul Calibur 6 is an interesting case because out of all the games, except for maybe Tekken 7, it has one of the most diverse set of guest characters that I've ever seen. Nothing will make me forget how one of the characters with 2 characters in her name was able to get so many people moving so fast to buy a game and play with that character. Granted, there was a small release with the character Amy not too long ago, but nothing to set Soul Calibur 6's gears in motion again. So I am curious to see what they have in mind. If they're doing an overhaul of the system, or if they're going to simply go just in the direction of get a new character, call it a day. Hopefully we can get a Final Fantasy character in Soul Calibur 6, but I know it's been overdone with Tekken 7 and Smash and other games. But I think a character like Sephiroth would blow yours and my mind away. I would get back into this game immediately if that beautiful man made it in here. Let's talk about the thing that people are probably wanting me to talk about, and that's of course BB Tag. Now, BB Tag has been on my mind for quite a bit now. I started asking a lot of questions to myself and just started brainstorming and thinking, such as where this game will go, what will happen to it after EVO, will there be more support in the future, etc, etc. As a person who wants to see this game succeed, it's really hard to be able to come up with answers or predictions for all these questions. However, depending on what happens during EVO is, in my opinion, what will determine the fate of the game ultimately. However, with the direction that they've been taking, it wasn't exactly what we expected. However, that could all change after EVO. We've been speculating what the 6th fate is, and to be honest, I could make a video about it. A lot of people have been asking me to, but it really would be the same as my 5th fate video, so I felt like it wasn't really necessary to make a 6th one. But with that being said, EVO is definitely going to be the place where they finally announce the 6th fate, as well as determining whether or not they will implement Persona 4 Ultimax characters, and most importantly, more Ruby characters. I'd like to be an optimist in this situation and say that they're working on a plan to roll out a ton of characters for BB Tag, proving those data mines or those leaks to be true. But I will say this. One of 3 things will happen during the BB Tag Top 8, at least for the announcement portion. Number 1, no announcement will happen and everybody will be pissed, the game will die and everybody will move on. Worst case scenario. Bad ending, I should say. Number 2, the game will get a 6th fate trailer, including 1 character from BB, Uni, and P4, and the 6th fate character, and then we go about our regular old way. Due to the fact that they've been making us wait for so long for something to happen, our expectations were definitely raised because of that. And if it's just a trailer with the 6th character and just 3 other characters from each respective franchise, then we would hardly be satisfied. And the last scenario, the best one. The game will go through an overhaul with the look, the aesthetic, new modes, new avatars, new sprites, new accessories, new colors, new characters to come very soon, not only from the BlazBlue, Under Night, and P4 franchises, but Ruby as well, and possibly the new franchises such as Arcana Heart and the 6th Fate as well, and rebranding it for you to have every single character whenever you purchase this game. Everything new, everything cleaned up. It would be like a Super BB Tag or a BB Tag Extend, or an Ultra Super Championship Mode BB Tag or something like that. I think that's definitely a dream come true for the game. Also, hopefully they fix a few things like Merkava. Merkava's kind of good. Too good. And with that being said, hopefully you guys liked my predictions for each individual game. However, I do want to also go over other possibilities of games being announced. Ever since BlazBlue kind of out of the blue just announced a brand new game alongside the BBCF 2.0 patch, I always thought there was a possibility that there might be just a brand new game being made and being announced at EVO. So I made a little bit of a wish list for those type of games. The games that I would absolutely go bananas over if they announced it at EVO would be games like Persona 5 Arena. If all of a sudden Atlas and Arc System all of a sudden came out on stage and just said, here's our new project, Persona 5 Arena shows up, we all go ballistic. Another game would be a new BlazBlue. So after the BB Tag finals, they can pull like a reverse 2017. So announce the patch for BB Tag and then announce a brand new BlazBlue. One that I would absolutely just, and not just me, but a lot of people. A lot of people would absolutely love a new Marvel vs. Capcom. Imagine if Street Fighter ends and then all of a sudden you hear the sound of Wolverine's claws and Ryu's Shoryuken colliding once again. That would be nuts. And then, you know, like a new Street Fighter, maybe that would be pretty cool, depending on how it looks and how it plays and what they show off. Hopefully it won't be like a splash screen of Street Fighter 6. It would be just Street Fighter 6 and the trailer and stuff. But that's not going to happen, of course. That's just something I threw on the list here. And as cool as all these games would be, they're very unlikely to happen. And that pretty much does it for today's video. I appreciate you guys all clicking on the video and listening to me ramble about my predictions about the games at EVO. But I am very, very truly excited to see what is to come. And get ready because I'm going to be uploading quite a bit of reactions from EVO and from maybe where I'm reacting from with my friends, or even at the arena itself, I'll be definitely putting up videos on that. Nonetheless, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time for another video. And if you guys are going to EVO, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys are, I'll see you guys there. Peace out, everybody.